Listen, I'm having some major difficulties, please.
Mhm.
I've got a pacemaker. I have been through a series of what seems to be organized crime. I've been burned out of my home. I've been left homeless. I've filed for protection from harassment and stalking. It's been uh, relatively and uncensoredly denied. I had requested a fair hearing to be set, and I was denied that, which is a violation of my rights. So I've been sleeping in a cold vehicle, knowing that I'm on disability and that I'm being denied protection. I've been fearing for my life. I have filed many complaints right through to the state governor's office in Maine. And I was just currently on the phone trying to get phone numbers for our state representatives, and the girl was telling me that she can't give them to me. I need some help here. I need some assistance. This is not right. My whole check this week got paid out to stay warm, and now I have no place to go. And there's been no assistance. 211 denied me. I was sexually harassed at the Days Inn in Augusta by the lobby guy. It took general assistance 6 days to get somebody to contact me. They had copies of text messages. This guy was calling me on my cell phone that he got from my reservations paper. He was calling my room. He was entering my room. He locked me in room 116, and that's not where I was staying. I was staying in room 124. It took them 6 days and me requesting with the intent to file a lawsuit against the town for them to have the police contact me. I don't want to talk to a male. I want to talk to a female, and I want to write a statement, and I want to give a statement about what's been happening to me, and nobody will assist me. And the reason why, and I've called general assistance since last week. Even Kennebec Valley Mental Health Services, or Behavioral Services, they tried to contact general assistance for me and got no answer. And so I requested a 5-day, you get 5 days to ask for an appeal. Well, they never gave me a yes, no answer and just left me out in the cold. And it seems to be retaliative because I brought it to light about the people that they house are not being safe in the Days Inn. I wasn't safe there. I wasn't safe there. I was being sexually harassed by the guy at the lobby. I've got text messages, him begging me not to press charges because he would lose his job and he wouldn't be able to stay in the States. That's not my problem.
Wow, sounds like you've been through a lot.
Yeah, and the fact is my daughter was missing and she was found in a sex trafficking case. They had to call me through the state police and tell me that I had to make medical decisions on my daughter. And while I was gone, they knew exactly where I was. I have a registered low-profit, not-for-profit with the state of Maine. My home was registered as a Quaker meeting place for ladies only. And they burned my home down. They condemned it, took my chickens. My home wasn't condemnable. My home was only 11 years old.
Wow.
And they condemned my home, and then the town wouldn't help me. They lied to American Red Cross and said that I wasn't living there. What do you mean I wasn't living there? The town called Central Maine Power and requested that my power be disconnected.
Wow.
And then they tell me that there was no power on when they burned my home. They not only burned my home, but they burned all my outbuildings. They burned the outhouse building that went to the pool room. It was a pool room, They burned a barn. They burned a workshop. Why did they burn all that stuff? And then they never even told me that they were condemning the home. Never gave me any kind of notice or anything. This has been retaliative.
Mm.
They didn't like my uncle, who I was living in the home. He's the one that was selling me the home. They had labeled him as a sex offender. So they were retaliating. And this is what I need some help here. This is ridiculous.
Okay, so it sounds like you're looking for like shelter options.
Well, I paid out everything that I could, like I said, and I've been denied. I've been denied shelter because I have a service animal. I have a pacemaker. I have PTSD diagnosed from domestic violence. And my situations, I want to be by myself. I need to be by myself. And They tell me that they won't take me in a shelter because I have a service dog, which is fine. I don't want to be around other people. I don't want to be around other people. But I have the right to be safe.
You said you've worked with general assistance. Have they put you up in a hotel at all?
They helped me with 2 nights. They're the ones that I went to. I had an appointment with them, okay? Mm-hmm. And what I did, the guy at the Days Inn had kept on harassing me. And I had an appointment, but it was the weekend that we had a 3-day weekend, so they weren't open until Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I went in there Tuesday morning with another girl that had been put up in the motel because of her situation. And I had said something in the breakfast lobby and said, look, something's not shady. This place is shady and sketchy, and I don't like it here. And I didn't even take a shower in there. I reported to the, she took me right down to general assistance anyways. I had an appointment for 11, but I went in at 8:30. She took me in. She's like, come on, you're going in. She took me in. I didn't even know this girl. And I lost it. I just emotionally lost it, and I showed them. They took pictures of my text messages from this guy asking me for oral sex, asking me if I'm on birth control and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's really disgusting, okay? Offering me, telling me that God had his luck, he was up on his luck, and he had a scratch ticket for $50, and if I was willing to give him a BJ, and I thought he said VJ. I said, what are you talking about? It's all on audio record. I got it on audio record, and I gave that to them. And I said, you put it in, you do what you got to do with it. You're mandated reporters. I said, I'm going to put it in God's hands. You do what you got to do with it. They didn't do anything with it. But they denied me assistance. And so somebody else called and assisted me with calling to find out why are they denying me. And they said, well, she hasn't talked with the police yet. I don't have to talk to the police. I talked to them. I asked them to call and have somebody, an advocate or somebody, contact me, and they never reached out. They never reached out. Or somebody would have contacted me. It didn't take you long to contact me.
Oh, wow. So have you tried reaching out to the police station directly and asked to speak with like a female officer?
I don't want to talk to any of them. I believe they're involved in this. I have all reason to believe and none to doubt. It seems how my ex is a sergeant for Skowhegan. And the fact is that it was town officials in this area that burned me out of my home. I am not talking to any police officer. I gave a statement. And they didn't take it, and they didn't do anything other than deny me my rights.
Oh, wow, that sounds really frustrating.
So is there anything you can do to help me, or you can't do anything to help me? Can you help me file a protection from harassment and stalking, or you can't? Yes or no answer, because I'm not going to waste my time with people that can't help me. Yes or no? Can you help me, or you can't help me?
I don't know if we can help you.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Shared to YouTube, folks. That is your domestic violence project people for the state of Maine, Kennebec, and Somerset County. They don't know if they can help. Well, knowing that I just told you what I'm going through, you don't know you can help me, then perhaps you shouldn't be getting grants and funding from anybody in the community. So anybody that's going through it, contact me, because I'm going to take it to this next level. I'm now going to call the State House and let them know that we're going to start. I'm going to request a time and date so we can do a protest and a rally.